The reality is there's a lot of blood, a lot of murders, and a lot of diseases the Europeans brought to the Americas.
But but what they brought?
They brought syphilis.
What is syphilis?
It's a What is up, everybody? It's Marc here, and we are in Port Jervis, New York. Yay! Alright, so today, in our weekend trip away from New York City, we are just driving around, honestly. This is my friend Kes. What do you say?
Don't speak and drive.
Been friends for 10 years. We used to work together. I used to hate him. And these are his two kids. What's up, Sava?
Pumpkin boo.
And that's Volia. So it's just good to take a break during these pandemic times, and we are exploring the beautiful state of New York. We're gonna cross the border to Pennsylvania to check out some Roebling Bridge. It's not a covered bridge, right?
It's not a covered bridge.
Yeah, but it's a Roebling Bridge. Roebling is the family that built a bunch of bridges in Pittsburgh and the Brooklyn Bridge in New York.
It's an aqueduct that turned into
We're gonna check out an aqueduct, and then we're gonna go see some waterfalls because, guys, New York City, just north of New York City, and actually everywhere around New York City, there's a ton of waterfalls. You just gotta drive there. Waterfalls, some bridges. It's gonna be great.
Hawk's Nest.
And why is it called Hawk's Nest?
Maybe because there are hawks here. And they nest.
And what's this? The Delaware River, guys. Look how beautiful it is over here. I was here a couple of weeks ago, and it's just amazing. There's a famous painting at the Met depicting George Washington crossing the Delaware, the Delaware River south of here during the Revolution. But this area, before the Native American genocide, the Lenape people used to be everywhere. Freezing out, and the water is so warm. Great. Quiz, Sava.
Quiz.
Who killed the Native Americans?
The Europeans.
Yes, Sava. Let's get your history right. Europeans murdered and committed genocide against the people of this land. And Pocahontas, the story that you saw in Disney, isn't real. It's all made up. The reality is there's a lot of blood, a lot of murders, and a lot of diseases the Europeans brought to the Americas.
But what they brought?
They brought syphilis.
What is syphilis?
It's a disease.
What's the disease?
Smallpox,
Smallpox, yellow fever, syphilis. This is real history, Sava. You gotta know. You gotta know this history. And you gotta tell your classmates. You should be like, guys, we have to know our history here in America. What's the Pocahontas song, Sava? It's not Can You Feel the Love Tonight? It's Lion King. No, Colors of the Wind. It's Colors of the Wind. The Colors of the Wind.
Colors of the Wind.
Kesha, what's the story of this bridge? The Roebling Aqueduct.
The Roebling Aqueduct today is the oldest suspension bridge in America with original wiring. So if you look inside these tubes, if you open the tubes up, you'll see the original wiring by Johann Roebling, or John Roebling.
And who's John Roebling?
He was a German immigrant who studied under Hegel and came to America to find utopia. He and his brothers established a community, an agrarian community in western Pennsylvania, and they were a complete failure at it.
They
They failed.
Like many other German communes that existed at that time, experiments.
But Johann Roebling came up with a way of making iron wire. So he became a great bridge builder. He built a bridge over the Niagara Falls. He built, after this aqueduct, which stood for 50 years and then was converted into a bridge, he built the Great Bridge in Cincinnati, Ohio, and then he had the crazy idea of connecting Brooklyn and Manhattan with the greatest bridge of all, the Brooklyn Bridge. This particular aqueduct has another great feature. If you look at the Delaware River below, you'll see icebreakers. Those were designed by Roebling himself. The bridge today connects Pennsylvania and New York. Behind me is Minisink Fort. The Minisink were part of the Lenape people, so they lived here in this area. And on the Pennsylvania side, the village of Lackawaxen and the river of Lackawaxen. There's a second river coming into the Delaware here. That's a Native American name for the waters that, of the Delaware here, swift waters.
You know, one thing that's been really helping me out during this pandemic is the fact that, you know, we could just drive not too far away from New York City and just enjoy nature. I think for a lot of people it's been a very difficult few months. I've just been stuck in my apartment for the majority of the time, and you know, while right now people are very comfortable like being outside, you know, with everyone's wearing masks, that's really good. I'm still not that comfortable. So typically I kind of just stay in, you know, my apartment, work from home, maybe come out once in a while, especially now that it's cold here in New York. I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these like weekend trips, just to kind of get into a better headspace. Aqueduct. It looks cool still, but you can't see the river.
So it's better to walk.
I mean, it's a short walk. And welcome to Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was fast.
Anxiety level down, guys. My friend Kes invited me on a nice kind of trip over the weekend, and he was like, you're gonna have like this amazing Airbnb. It's gonna be great. There's gonna be waterfalls everywhere, and then we're gonna banya. This is the place that he got. Wow, look at this super cool, very Americana Airbnb. Yeah.
Walking in.
Look at this. Yeah, flowers and everything. This is my room. Is there a ghost here? You think there's a ghost here?
No.
No. This is like another bedroom, and it's connected to the living room. Look at the brown carpet. Super retro. Yes, look at that. All right, well, yeah, I'm excited. We are going for Americana this weekend. Oh, thanks, Cass. You made a bunch of food already? That's right. Where's my food at? Where's my food at? Reminds me of like Roseanne,
Yeah.
like the TV show. Yeah, look at the wallpaper, guys. And the lights are so yellow.